Round of applause. Gervonta Tank Davis.
I really ain't trying to talk too much, but I want to say thank everybody for coming out. My Baltimore City, Showtime, Midway Promotion, my team. I want to thank all you guys. My manager Al Heyman. None of this is possible without you guys. So I appreciate it. I'm soaking all the love in. Thank y'all again.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure you guys have some questions for Tank. I know he's trying to rush to get out here, to leave. But I mean, you guys, everything, all the media outlets, and all you people help him grow and help. We're gonna help continue to build this young legacy. You know, I had a chance to build my legacy without you guys. I couldn't build my legacy, but it's his turn. It's his time, and I'm gonna keep pushing and keep wanting only the best for Tank. So I'm pretty sure you guys got questions. Ask the questions, and I'm pretty sure Tank will answer the questions.
Thank you.
Here go the mic. Pass the mic around, please. Thank you.
Xavier Porter, Super 5, Brooklyn Vice. Congratulations, Tank. Congratulations, Coach. The knockout. Tell us about the knockout, and what did you want to do after you caught it, was successful with the left hook, the straight left hand, and right to the body, things of that nature. Were you trying to just get him out of there quick, or did you feel like you wanted to take your time with it?
I was trying to open him up more. He wasn't really trying to commit to no punch, so I was faking him out and trying to open up more, and then I was going to the body at first, to try to break him down, and then he was open, because he was in a clinch, and he thought I was going to stop, so I punched and I caught him, and he was hurt from there, so I took advantage.
Did you think the stoppage was too early?
I think he was out on his feet, so his head snapped way over the rope, so I don't think it was an early stoppage.
Gervonta, first and foremost, congratulations. I know it's big in your city. Just wanted to ask, obviously you brought it up, you've never lost your IBF strap to anybody, you've never lost to anybody. With that being said, you did bring up Tevin Farmer fighting tonight in Dallas. Is that unification next? Is that what Gervonta Davis wants?
That's definitely what I want. I don't know if it's going to be next, but I would want it to be next. We gotta see how he performs. Probably when this interview over, he still be fighting.
You want to march the first fights off. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you describe your agreement to walk and see the crowd roar in your hometown? Can you describe it to us?
I knew it was going to be big. I didn't know it was going to be, that many people. I know I had a real big fan base at home because Baltimore appreciate me and I appreciate Baltimore. So I know it was going to be big, but they outdid that something like.
Gervonta, the contest out with Baltimore. Tank, I want to ask you this. With all of the hype that's around, especially you now, do you feel pressure going forward with other big fights? Because now you have someone like Floyd as a mentor. Do you feel that pressure coming with those big fights coming up because now people are going to know you?
No, I think, if it is pressure, it's good pressure. It ain't nothing that I should be scared of. I know I got good skills. I had one of the best fighters in my corner, one of the best mentors and things like that, like Floyd Gervonta and Al Heyman. So I think I'm probably at the best team in boxing. So I got an advantage over every fighter in the sport right now.
Tank, Red Butler, Shadow League, right here, baby. When you look at what you did today in Maryland, just say Maryland in general, doesn't a fight with Gary Russell Jr. look real attractive in the sense that he's on the other side of Maryland and you're on this side of Maryland?
No, I don't think so.
Gary Russell is a solid opponent. I don't think Gary Russell is fighting at 130 at this particular time. So, when Gary Russell comes up to 130 and makes some noise, if Tank hasn't moved up to 135, then anything is possible down the line. But as of right now, we're looking forward to a unification bout, maybe even Tank versus Gamboa. But right now we want the Tevin Farmer. So hopefully Tevin Farmer go out there and does what he has to do. Tank already done what he had to do, and we're making a unification bout because the belt that Tevin Farmer has, Tank, you know, still, actually Tank really still is the IBF champion and the WBA champion. So we got to go take the belt twice. That's what we'll do.
Thank you.
This is a question. This is a question for Tank and for Floyd. Floyd, when you were coming up, you fought in some wild locations around the country, places like Fresno. But tonight you have 15,000 here. How much of your early experience do you draw on in promoting here, and how exciting was it for you, Tank, to have that many people in the stands for your homecoming?
Well, the ultimate goal is to turn this kid into a pay-per-view star. And if the Tevin Farmer and Tank fight happens, we look forward to our first step on pay-per-view. You know, we don't know how many homes we can do, but Tank fan base is growing, so that'll be Tank, you know, coming out party for pay-per-view versus Tevin Farmer. And I'm pretty sure we can do some great numbers. We always believe in our fighters. I'm pretty sure Tevin Farmer teams believes in him. So that'll be our coming out party. Our next fight, we look forward to doing pay-per-view.
Hey, Gervonta, Childs Walker with the Baltimore Sun. Two-part question. First, you had wanted this so long, the homecoming fight, and did it live up to everything that you wanted it to be?
And yeah, it was actually, I'm sorry, it was actually bigger than, you know, I thought it would be, but it was a great turnout. We did it again. A big event in Baltimore City, you know, that was my give back to the city, you know, bringing something positive to the city.
And then the second part, I mean, we've already talked so much about Tevin Farmer, but if you had to put into words why that's the fight that you want the most so clearly, why is it?
I believe both of the fighters won it. I'm really not sure if he really won or just talking or just won for money, but we've been, you know, going back and forth over social media for like 2 years now, so I think it's time. Time is now.
Tank Red Butler again with the Shadow League. I gotta ask you this question because it's relevant. This is not to bait you. But Donald Trump said some very disrespectful comments about the city of Baltimore this week. I just wanted to know if you had any thoughts on that subject. And again, this is not a baiting question, it's just literally because it's relevant.
Well, we love the city of Baltimore, and we like to stay positive. This is a young champion. We're here to talk about what he did tonight. This is his night.
There you go.
I mean, this city is truly unbelievable, man. We look forward to coming back, doing another big fight. I'm pretty sure the Tevin Farmer fight will probably be in New York City or somewhere on the East Coast because, but Tank, you know, like I said before, when he keep going out here and performing like he's performing, he's going to be there. Eventually, he's going to be in Vegas doing what I did. So all he got to do is keep winning, stay focused, and soon he'll be selling arenas all over the world. And that's the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of Tank. You know, no matter what no one says about our relationship, he's young. It's all about growth. He says certain things. I'm older and I'm more mature. When I was his age, I used to say things about my promoter and be upset. It's all a part of growth, all a part of being young. But I'm always going to put him in the best position that I can possibly put him in, so he can continue to win and continue to feed his family. That's what's important.
Great answer.
You spoke about right here, right in front row. You spoke about obviously the Tevin. If that unification does come next, it'll be on pay-per-view. For Tevin to have been professional less years than you were when you fought your first pay-per-view, you had already been multiple division champion. What does that say about you? Because obviously nobody knows him better than you. For you to have that confidence that he's ready for that pay-per-view stage, what do you see?
Well, you have to. Life is about taking chances and rolling the dice. What happened with me, I could have fought pay-per-view a long time ago, but I had a promoter that didn't believe in me. I had a promoter that had me playing the background. You know, I never cried or complained. What I did is said, put it in front of me, and I'll continue to beat these fighters. Eventually, the world will see, and eventually I'll be a household name. So it took time. But then, once I got away from the promoter, once I got away from Top Rank, a company that that was the best thing in my career, to get away from Top Rank. Once I got away from Top Rank, it was crazy. I bought myself out of my contract from Top Rank for $750,000. And just when I was away from him, just in 3 fights, I made $750 million when I was away from Top Rank. So I made the best move that was best for my career. And the ultimate goal is to put him in a position so that he can break my record. The ultimate goal is to see records grow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of Tank. I'm not the type of fighter that said, no, I don't. I want to see my record get broken. And I want to be a part of it. If I can help push this young kid to surpass me, I'm going to continue to push him, as long as I'm a part of it. I love to be a part of it, because when I told Tank this, when I first seen him, when he was a kid, he came to me, got an autograph, I signed his phone for him. And I think that was when I was doing the Canelo, I was on a Canelo tour. McDonald's. Years later, he came to my gym, he was boxing, he was working out. Adrian Broner brought him to my gym. And Adrian Broner kept saying, Tank, Tank, Tank. I'm like, I said to myself, I know that fighter. So what I did was, I asked my assistant to reach out to him. Because, you know, I seen that he had a mean streak in him when he was boxing. And I said, you know what? There's something about this kid I can take, and he'll be world champion within a couple years if we get together and we brainstorm, because he got the power, and he got the boxing skill, but he had to have the right mindset. He had the right mindset, and all we have been doing is going uphill. He's not even 25 years old, and he's already a 2-time world champion. You know, so I'm doing my job no matter what. You know, we look forward to him getting right back in there in a few months. Hopefully 3 or 4 months. What you say? 3 or 4 months, he's gonna be right back in there, and hopefully it's on pay-per-view. But we can't wait for Tevin, so we gotta stay active and keep him busy. You know, today the guy that Tank faced, hell of a puncher. Hell of a puncher. And what I told Tank, exactly, I know everybody will know what we talk about. You know, that's personal and it's private. But the main thing is he listened, and he went out there and got the job done, and he couldn't have done it in a better place. Baltimore, we love you. Thank you.